Jujutsu Kaisen, man, episode 4. We just watched it, and I want to talk about it so bad, bro. That was hype.
If you haven't watched it, or even if you thought the first thing or third episode is like, I don't know if I should watch it, episode 4, you're locked. Done.
My brain just went out, bro.
Whoa.
Oh, you know, ever have those
I can
moments?
feel that.
Yeah, it's
I can
just like
feel the emptiness right there.
The emptiness. Yeah, it's just nothing in there. For the people that haven't watched it, just skip over this, or just how about go watch it. It's just a good anime. I'm telling you, bro. Honestly, we've been watching it. We've been reviewing it, breaking it down, basically talking about it a lot. And like, I remember in the last podcast, you were saying this might become one of your favorite animes.
Yeah.
And watching this episode, I now say the same thing.
Yeah, this is... I know we started off talking about Hunter x Hunter, talking about how great it was. And I'm not trying to downgrade Hunter x Hunter any, but this anime got me hyped in the 4th episode. No anime has ever gotten me hyped. Well, unless it was
Kimetsu?
Kimetsu was good. It had me kind of hyped because everybody else was talking about it. This one did it all on its own to me. Because everybody else was like, you got to watch this. This one we watched on our own with just our own experience to it. Episode 4, done.
Yeah.
Now this is my most hype anime I've ever watched of all time.
It's becoming like, I know with, I don't want to compare, but just real quick, like with Kimetsu, I didn't get hype until like, later down the road. But I was still interested. But with Jujutsu, dude, this episode, obviously we're just watching this casual, like, okay, cool. I mean, it's got some cool moments.
Yeah.
But this episode, bro, I was legit. I mean, I felt bad for him because I'm over here like laughing when Sukuna's killing the special grade curse, and
Yeah.
I'm like, is it bad? I'm laughing, but when I laugh like that, I just get hyped because I'm just like, I'm like, yo, let's go. This is so cool.
I didn't expect any of it. Like,
no, and I even read the manga and I forgot all this. That's why I'm so glad because I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be ruined. I already know what's gonna happen, and I
haven't read anything. I haven't read nothing. I don't know nothing about this, so
so you even got it better than me.
I'm scot free, but I kind of got scared.
Why?
Because whenever you said I don't know what's going on, I'm like,
oh,
huh?
Yeah,
hold on, is this the right anime?
They changed it all up. Yeah, because dude, they were like freaking. He lost his hand.
Yeah, and then he lost his
Yuji.
fingertips on the other hand.
And I remember when when they were going in into the building where the curses are, they were gonna like rescue some guy,
Yeah.
and they showed the dead body of this guy that literally had like just half a torso.
But it wasn't just him. That was 3 other people mashed together with him.
And
in a ball.
I remember logo was just like, it was like, and what anime? Like, what is this rated again? I think it's PG-13, but I could be wrong because
Bro,
like
if it changed to R, that means this anime is gonna be good.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, you know.
That's how Hunter x Hunter did.
Yeah, exactly.
Right whenever it changed to R, boom, I was hooked.
Dude, this episode gave me Hunter x Hunter feels. Like, it gave
really
me the
did.
vibes where, like, in the Chimera Ant arc, like, they were going in, like, it's like, bro, I'm sorry, I can't even get my thoughts straight. The OST, like, when all the background music, when they were playing that, while Yuji took over Sukuna's body, and Sukuna took over Yuji's body.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And he was fighting the special grade. Dude, what do you think of the special grade? Like, how OP he was, and then he was so freaking scared when Sukuna came out.
Well, to start it off, I'm glad that in the starting of this episode, it told us what a special grade actually was. Because it said that like a number 1 is low, like a baseball bat can finish it. Then it kept going down the list, and they said that a carpet bomb is the equivalent to trying to get rid of a special grade. But maybe it won't. They said maybe.
Might damage it,
Maybe damage it. But whenever I saw the special grade, I was like, holy crap. He was just kicking ass left and right. But whenever Sukuna, whenever he came out, the special grade had to take a step back. And I watched that and I saw it. I was like, hold on, what's going on here? Then it was just immediately Sukuna's just playing with him the whole time.
Yeah.
And then Sukuna showed a little bit of his power. Like whenever he did that one scene.
Yeah, he's like, I'll show you what like real curse energy is. Or what a real curse can do.
He even said that no one understands it except him.
Yeah.
So whenever he let go of a little bit of that energy and it did that much damage, I was like, he's not even trying.
Yeah.
The special grade was nothing. So now we're stuck at a time where Sukuna, that's how you pronounce it, right? Sukuna?
Yeah. It's
whatever. Suka, whatever.
Sukuna.
Now we're stuck at a time where he's in control and he's staying in control for right now and he knows what he's going after.
Dude, that's how they end the episode, man. I know we're jumping around. I'm so sorry. But I like, though, how they explained it first because, like, like if you didn't know what a special grade, you're just like, oh, they're special, but you don't know how strong they are. So that's why I like they show that right at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
So you know what you're getting into. And then they're like, oh, if you run into a special grade, and you're like, okay, that might not happen. And then bam, it happens.
Bam, a special grade. And they even didn't know what it was. They had no idea. They walked in blind, and then bam, special grade.
And dude, you could feel it too, because the OST in this, dude, it like you could feel it. Like you can feel like
immersed in it. And
they had like obviously have light moments and stuff, so it's like, oh, like even them having that, you're like, oh, it's not going to be as dark, but putting that the lighting into this, like, is making it more darker, and then having the OST into that play into that as well.
Yeah, it
just fits the mood, so like like what you're getting into.
Yeah,
and remember the last thing I said in the last podcast, I believe, where I said with Gojo being there. And he's not doing anything, it's always going to be okay.
Yeah.
But
the first time he's not there, the first time that Gojo's not there, all hell breaks loose.
So if Gojo was there, he probably would have just like...
Done.
Yeah. I mean, because if Gojo said he can take Sukuna, and...
He even said it would be only a little bit tiring. He's like, but yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, but that's Sukuna at his full power. This is Sukuna with like, what, 2 fingers?
Now it's 3, but he hasn't ingested it yet.
Dude, the animation in this, the framing again, bro. Oh, dude, it was so good. It was so good.
It honestly left me very speechless at the end. I stayed wanting more, which is very rare.
I got pissed, man. I was I was glad the ending came on, but I was also like, ah!
It's one of those really good endings that you just didn't want to have. It left
you on a cliffhanger. I appreciate it, but that's not what I was looking for.
It's like an Attack on Titan cliffhanger.
Yeah. And basically,
I give that episode a 10 out of 10, 100%.
I would say the same. I like that this episode really brought me on the Jujutsu hype train. I mean, obviously I was on it before, but it's like off and on. Then you forget what happens.
Like a 50-50 on it.
Yeah. Then you're like, oh yeah, it's got some really dope moments. But this one, like Mappa, they're animating this so well and put it together so well that I'm like, okay. I don't want to say this be like the next Kimetsu, because you never know about with that, but this definitely will be up there as long as people are watching.
I'm no longer just a person who looks over at the sidelines. I'm now a fan. I'm now a fan 100%, and I'm going to follow this until the end. I just don't. And now I'm saying I'm giving it such high hopes, and I hope that the ending of it, whatever this whole series is just as good as this 4th episode. I hope the 4th episode keeps riding this wave the whole way through.
And from what I can remember, I don't know if it goes the way through, but I know we definitely will get some more hype moments.
Good. Well, we're just going to keep watching because there's no reason to stop now.
Dude, and let's see. I'm trying to think because I remember episode 5, we got to see the preview. I love it. We watched the ending, of course, and it, jam out a little bit. Try to get our thoughts together, which obviously I don't do a very good job at. And I always get hyped for the next preview episode, especially now.
Yeah.
But I like, we didn't mention in the last podcast, but I liked the little anime clips they're doing.
Yeah,
they're filler. Funny. Because, I mean, we're not getting filler with this anime.
Yeah.
Which I love. So if they throw in a little bit, I'm like, I could appreciate that.
Yeah, a little bit of a release off the heart a little bit. Like, you're not such bam, bam, bam. You're now having like, and little euphoria.
Right. And obviously, episode 5 preview was pretty hype. Just saying, because they showed a guy, manga people know, that they showed a guy that you're definitely going to be, I can't remember, he was pretty quick, but it was the guy with the long black hair.
Mm-hmm.
You'll definitely be looking more for him next.
Okay.
But there was that scene, too, where at the end, they had Sukuna, what happened? Like, he was like bleeding out of the mouth or something?
Sukuna was smiling and then blood started pouring out of his teeth.
Yeah.
So obviously he got either hurt or I don't understand. I can't even give an example. Like,
what if Gojo showed up?
What if Gojo beat the fuck out of Sukuna?
Dude, that would be epic.
What if this
he already did the first time.
But what if this is because he gave him a warning. He said, don't do it, period. He never said, you can't. He even told him, do not do it.
Oh, take over, like,
do not let Sukuna take over. And then, boom, he does it the next episode. And I mean, Gojo's going to be pissed. He's going to come back and be like, okay.
I wonder, though, like, because did Gojo say, because I remember he said don't do it at that time.
Yeah.
But did he, like, I wonder, like, I can't remember exactly, but.
Like, I want to say he said don't do it at all. But he may have also said don't do it while I'm not here. He may have said, I thought
he just, like, like what you're thinking, like, just like, never do it.
Yeah, and boom, he does it. I mean, freaking the next episode, he does it. And then now Gojo's got to come and kick some ass.
Basically.
And Sukuna was smiling. Obviously, that means that something's happening.
I mean, you already saw, like, he was trying to, like, all right, I'm done, you come out now. And then he's, like, just waiting, and he
never comes out.
Hey, I said you come out. And then he's like, and that smile, bro.
And his eyes get real big. He knows. He's like, I'm in control right now.
That's how you end the episode? Are you kidding me, dude? No, I want to talk another thing. When he was losing the hand and the fingers, and he was still fighting. Obviously, he's going through a lot of distress, stress,
pain,
and I think why he was like that. Obviously, it's anime, but I think why is because his adrenaline was just like going through the freaking roof.
And you even saw a couple times where he was talking to the S grade curse. He was trying to joke with him. Like, even though he was in pain, he was like, ha ha ha. Or like, he was kind of keep a smile. He is the kind of person, I believe, who rarely shows pain to his enemy or bad emotions. But usually when he's fighting or anything, it's always either a smile on his face or he's really focused. It's never pain or like, I can't do this.
It's always chill, just like nonchalant. But this episode, I feel like he got he understood more of himself, I believe. Yeah. I mean, he even got the curse energy now. He finally knows. I mean,
but it still did nothing.
That's against a special grade.
Against a special.
So, but here's the thing. You saw how strong that special grade was.
Yeah.
And then Sukuna literally tears him to pieces.
Without trying.
And then he's like, we're both classified as a special grade. I'm like, okay, does somebody skip a step here? Like, I feel like he's like the special grade.
It's like a special grade had a big mother.
Yeah.
I just went blank. What the heck?
Yeah,
dude, it's like contagious.
We got that empty.
It was more I was going to talk about on Yuji. Yuji, at any moment, could have changed into Sukuna. At any moment, but he said, I want you to give me some kind of signal. So, I mean, I know that maybe I not have spoke a lot to some people, to a lot of people may not have spoken at all, but to think, he knew he had the power. He knew he had Sukuna. He knew he could do something. But he went through that pain and kept going through that pain and kept going through that pain until his friends were safe, and he's finally like...
Yeah, he hears a signal, and he's like, all right, game mode. And legit, I forgot he was going to do that, and I was even saying, I'm like, oh, he's going to run away. How's he going to get it run?
It kind of leads you up to make it look like he's going to win without him, and then he doesn't. And you're like, what?
You think, like, yeah, he's
I thought he was going to die.
Legit. I mean, hey, I wouldn't put it past the anime these days. But again, last time, I can't remember if it was the last podcast before that, when we were talking about how Gojo, remember I was saying the author had planned on killing him?
Right.
Or at least thought about it. I misquoted that. Apparently it was he's thinking of killing one of the four main. But he hasn't decided yet. And he's already decided the ending. He already knows how the ending of the whole show's going to end.
So now he's got to fit all the story within now in the ending.
See, that's good, though, because if you just keep on going, you don't know where you're going to go. But as long as you have an ending in mind, I think that's perfect.
So right now this isn't official or nothing like that, but if you had to bet on who is going to die.
Oh, Gojo.
You think Gojo?
Yeah, because it's kind of like that thing. I don't know if you watch My Hero Academia, but it's kind of like if they got rid of All Might, and it's like, okay, the biggest hero's gone, the strongest guy's gone. That takes the main character to get stronger. Because I mean, if you have Gojo always, you're just gonna win.
I don't think it's gonna be him.
Who do you think?
I think it's gonna be the black-haired guy.
Megami?
I think it's gonna be Megami.
Wow.
Because it kind of leads into it. Because Megami saved him from dying. Megami saved Yuji from dying. And they even said it in this episode, like, why'd you let me live? It's going to come back around full play of, this is why I let you live. So that I could die.
Ooh.
So that's whenever Gojo may not be present. They never said that Gojo and somebody else isn't going to die. Or they never said that is Gojo considered one of the mains?
I would think he's like a main side, I guess, if that makes sense.
But like
he's there, but yet he's not.
I think this guy's gonna die because he's the reason why all this was. He's kind of the reason why it's all started. He saved him.
That's a good assumption.
And then I think it's gonna finally come down to it where the main character loses it because the one person who was by him and who it's like
they're probably gonna become like really good friends too.
What is that called? Like it's like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, Yugi and Kaiba. Kaiba's a jackass. Yugi, I mean, he's the good guy. Always free-willed, happy, whatever. And then let's say something bad happens to Kai, but Yugi's going to be like, all right, now it's time. This is kind of how I see it. I kind of see that this is the Seto and that he's the Yugi. And it's going to come down to where the Seto finally meets his end, and you got to step up.
How are the cards?
But I'm putting my bets on him. Watch me be wrong. I will be.
There's no telling when that will happen, too.
It could be tomorrow.
What I hate, though, is getting spoiled with the manga.
Yeah.
Because not being caught up, you will be spoiled. And for all the people that are spoiling, how dare you? I now know things I wish I did not know. But, I mean, you know about that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But,
fuck you. You know exactly who you are.
We would rate this 10 out of 10, I would say. I would say, no, 9.9. 9.9. I'm just going to be that guy that just would not get a 10 for anything.
You know what? I'll give it a 5. Because if you want that 10, you got to work for it.
Got to work for it.
No, but honestly, it's so great right now. I know it's only 4 episodes in, but right now it's got 10 out of 10.
Fight scenes, the animation, the framing, the adrenaline like pumping you up.
Attention getting. My attention. Yes, I can't look away.
I was legit like, wait, what do you say? Rewind. Like,
yeah, and I was even, whenever you said rewind, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah. And I was just thinking like, oh, we might need to know this, where they said it's okay like when the curses could change like environment and like buildings with
that's
energy.
Crazy. Because they went in a 2-story building, and then whenever they turn around, the door's gone, and now they're in like this huge building because it basically is their own dimension, I guess.
Just
they alter reality.
Come up to my house. I got some cursed energy. Got some dead bodies.
Sukuna did that.
Yeah, that was legit. I can't remember the word he used, like malice. Start with the M.
I'm going to have to look it up, but
he said, I mean, he didn't say it on everybody doesn't know what it is. He just said that special grade and Yuji didn't know what actual like cursed energy was. So obviously Gojo probably knows. I mean, if Gojo can take down Sukuna
easily.
Yeah, I mean, then again, it's only 2 fingers, of course. But still, that would be a cool fight to see.
So, I don't know. Do you ever think that Sukuna's going to give Gojo a fight? Do you think that he'll ever reach powerful enough? He may not win, but do you think he'll be powerful enough to give Gojo a run for his money? 1 or twice?
Like Gojo said, it'd be straining.
He said he's going to win.
But what I think how they're going to kill Gojo is either he's going to sacrifice himself for somebody, or they're going to have a lot of people team up on him.
I wonder if it's going to get to the point where Gojo was wrong. Whenever Gojo's like, I'm going to win. He's always so head over heels like, I'm going to win. And then he gets to a fight and he's like, it's that one moment where he's going to die and he looks over and he's like, I was wrong. And then boom, dead. Overall, great anime.
Yeah.
No, I see no fault right now. I mean, I hope I never find any. But 10 out of 10. It's a great watch.
Doing wonders.
And if every week they're coming out with another episode, I'd stay on that.
Yeah.
Don't wait for us to watch it. Watch it yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's definitely that show where, if you want to watch weekly and stay up with the hype and, community, that'd be amazing. It's always a nice feat. But if you want to just stay and binge it, that's a really good thing too, because obviously, I'm getting pissed with it just ending like that.
Bro, I'd kill for some merch.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if we already getting it. There's a lot in Japan right now.
Yeah,
but
I would love some merchandise. That's how. And
give it a year.
That shows how much I like an anime if I wear the merch.